Andrew Gillette for Brooklyn. It's a great
We also have to mention
when I'm doing numbers,
Stadium.
automatic, I'm dropping the bus so they do me under. But they mad, they don't want to fuck, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, but losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live a blessing, I can't stop sneezing, I chew. I hate to break it down me, myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of high
Signature
school. And there's no catch.
with crackable flavors like four cheese. That's right, four breedable cheeses. So, FanDuel lovers, what's your signature? 10 for signature bagels. Big, biting,
Beats your liability, gives you the confidence to shop online.
Walk into the city, what's our 10%?
Shop online, Visa, credit, or debit.
How do you measure the power of an engine? Mazda CX-30, available in Turbo Legend.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I did.
Everything gets better.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough,
Including GoPro and even that.
it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eating Singapore noodles, frog dialogue, and Palmerston. And tonight, I'll be eating the cheddar rigatoni rum in Harbor Village. Well, you're excellent. I had so many, gosh, yeah, I thought I was going to Burl. Just keep it running. Oh, yeah.
It's the New England Patriots taking on the New Orleans Saints.
You know you made the right choice here and here.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots.
Today at onlinea.ca.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape,
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
it's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
It really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one. I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the Saints.
One play action. They'll throw. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Coleman. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On second down, it's Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Jim's about to get
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling, go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down, and then see if we can go on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
Like the confidence.
Why not? Let's go.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. Running here is Taysom Hill. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he fires one incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my outside.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They bought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 8 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That one complete to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard done was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a 2-6 word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there and looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. What's the play fake? He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Back to throw again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
A gain of 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
All right, got it now.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over the 1st down and 10. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ryan, it's it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
But the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when did he turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
They kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And in the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They can punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 now. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The numbers for him from a week ago. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's not easy. So don't do it alone.
This is Coleman. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
On the gun now on 3rd down. To Michelle on the dump off. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What can't we do?
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's our promise to keep you connected while we help you find the
Patriots
right
send out their
financial
punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
Together, will bring the
The
light.
kick's away as he
Learn more
angles
at
this one for the sideline.
HackerOne.com/connect.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Wowza season is on.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. You got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And get new deals every Thursday.
Down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Yeah, he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Gets this one to Hill. Calling a gain of 3. And they're going to have a 3rd
They want to
down.
do the right thing, Brian.
3 yards.
So close.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Our competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
They don't like the Peppers.
Spray all around the bottom.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England trying to get to place on offense and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to...
Pressure comes and down he goes. David Onyemata has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
You got your tickets to this. You must respond to a lot of family emergencies. Car accidents.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
A ton of people each and every day.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
And that's it, right?
They'll look to
That's
throw
just,
here.
that's normal? Well, shit just is.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He's got Brian to never have to be firefighter.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down.
Patriots, first down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the in route. Complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
A moot point there as they were able to connect. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may
Oh my God.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to shoot for. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Hey, you made it.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground with a tight end.
So how'd that do from house or
Up
not?
to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Now he believes in
9
James.
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Uses the stiff arm. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Saints.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. Pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Anthony Jennings able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Local retailers. When you play, local wins.
The future of laundry is here, and it's a disc. The Percel Pro Clean Disc. One disc cleans more touch stains better than any of these detergents, and it delivers our next generation of neat.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Wherever you are, whenever you get that
A
Swiss
little
Chalet
reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Swiss Chalet.
Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll end up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
If you're a selfish player and you throw in the ball,
This is
clearly
being
completion.
recorded.
That's okay with the yardage lost, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Team USA Olympic legend Apollo Aldo and his fiancee Bianca.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right, baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Have lost a lot of funding this year. They've had to push back. You know, the game's 1 full year, and
the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it.
Focuses on providing access to resources.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
TeamUSAFund.org.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Michelle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, second and 3. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first. That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that sequence.
In the top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, singer-songwriter Police boasts that which beverage occurs brings
the Patriots sending out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we'll reach halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin with as good a rivalry as there's been the last decade or so. Baltimore playing host to their AFC North rivals, Pittsburgh. And that game tied 21-all in the second quarter. A lot of offense there.
$25,002 if you are correct.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play in the second quarter.
You just only lost $25,000.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected. All tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, third question of free fall.
Has cayenne pepper.
On December 17th, 1903, which Wright brother piloted the first powered airplane flight? Was it?
I am wonderful.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah.
Ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all time on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchdown. Comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. From the pressure, it's got to him.
I like it.
Step through it or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield. Oftentimes, it's quite a surprise to that for a defense because not ordinarily a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. Is that a pickup of about 5 as they convert on third downs?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to get a receiver in stride. And
the annual NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament is commonly referred to by what alliterative term? Is it March Madness or May Mania? $10 if you're right. Oh.
You better get this right.
Gosh, I don't.
No.
Yes, that's all right. I was just playing with the drama. You know?
So you want to split that one?
The total on the wall
Got
and
into?
the free fall is
Sure.
$35,010. That's fantastic. And later on, a very important decision is going to have to be made.
Okay.
Which is to keep guaranteed money, this plus a bonus for how many questions you get right, or tear up a contract and risk it all for potentially whatever is left on the wall. Could be millions of dollars, could be zero. Before the game, you decided, Bianca, you're going to go back behind the wall in isolation. Why did you decide that?
I have a strong faith in my intuition. I believe in women's intuition, and we really want to win some money for Team USA.
Of course. Apollo, you and I will be out here. We'll be navigating the game and playing strategy. And the next time you see each other, hopefully you'll have raised $1 million for the Team USA Fund.
So you know I love you, and I know how much this means to you and to Team USA. I have faith in you, and the world may know you as an 8-time Olympic champion, but I know you as my love. And
can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Here's Hill. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
By the fullback. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Patriots 10.
Now, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Adam Thielen, incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Harris. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 32-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
The offense retains.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now an option play on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Looking long for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Thomas, incomplete. Devin McCourty there defensively.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They're going to run with Taysom Hill. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Space to run past the 20. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Taco Charlton able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
9-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
The score, Patriots 17, Saints 16.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
New England trying to get a place on offense. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Harris. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 32-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Saints.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to go down again. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty on the sack.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
2nd and 5. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And this is incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. First down pass. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And now out come the Patriots. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They will run again with Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.